Okay, all right. Okay, hello everybody. Hello, Healy World family, brothers and sisters from all across the world. Right, okay. Wherever you're from, you can type in the chat box. Okay, I see some of you from Korea. Right, I see my dear friend Mr. Shin over here. I see Mr. Sharma. Right, okay. India, wherever you're from, you can type wherever you're from. Yes, Mr. Vikas, sir. Hello. Okay, from India. I see Siun Lee from Korea. Yes, okay. Ihua from Taiwan. And I see some of you from Singapore, from Malaysia, from all across the world. And I'm really very blessed to be here, okay, to share with each and every one of you tonight on the topic of goal setting and also manifestation. Okay, how many of you? Yes, Miss Christy from Singapore. Hi, Meneses. Okay, right? And I believe all of us, all right? Okay, how many of you want to have better health in 2026 and beyond? Can you type 888 in the chat box, all right? Better health, can you type 888 in the chat box? How many of you want better marriage life? Okay, be it you want your husband to listen to you more, or your wife to listen to you more, or your children to listen to you more. Can you also type 888 in the chat box? And of course, some of my friends, they always like to ask this, how many of you don't mind having more wealth and abundance, more money in your bank account in 2026 and beyond as well? Can you also type 888 in the chat box? Okay, wow, I see Mr. Sharma already financially free. Also type 888. I see Miss Christy. Because you see, even if you have all the wealth in the world, you already have all the abundance in the world, you already have all the relationships in the world, there is so much that you and I can do, right? There is also not just our family, not just our community, but also people outside of our community, people outside of our immediate family that may need your energy, that may need your frequency, that may need your light, that may need your assistance. And I'm so blessed that, you're all dialing in tonight. Really, thank you very much. All of you are beloved angels. Okay, thank you very much. And let me share my screen, okay, to get the session started. Tonight, I'm going to share all the things that I know in terms of goal setting, in terms of not just goal setting, right? Okay, but also achieving all our goals in life, right? How many of you love to achieve your goals? Can you type 888 in the chat box? That means you like to set your goals and you like to achieve your goals. Can you type 888 in the chat box? I know Mr. Shin for one, Mr. Sharma for one, and many of our counterparts from all across Asia. All of you are magnificent in setting your goals, and I'm glad that about 20 years ago, my wife and I, we went into business. And by the age of 35 years old, when I reached 35 years old, I'm already semi-retired. And when my wife and I, we were semi-retired. By the way, some of you asked, hey Jet, how old are you now? I'm 51 years old this year. I'm 51 years old this year, right? And thanks to Healy, I'm looking younger and younger each and every single day, each and every single month. And when my wife and I went into semi-retirement, we basically just took our beloved daughter, that is Celeste over here, okay, to travel across the world. Before she even reached the age of like 2 years old, she's been to more than 10 countries around the world. Right now, she just turned 16 years old, 16 years old this year. And my wife and I, we love to bring her across the world. And recently, we just went to Switzerland, right? Because now our travel itinerary, right, is dictated by our daughter. Okay, this is our beloved daughter Celeste. And wherever we want to go, okay, she decides first. Okay, Papa, can you bring me to Switzerland? Mama, can you bring me to Italy? And we got a lovely time holidaying in Switzerland and also Italy. And of course, I know that many of you dialing in, you've got your beloved family, you got your parents. Some of us, we are blessed to still have our parents with us. Some of us, we have children. Some of us, we have siblings. And I'm sure many of us, you definitely, right, want to be more successful so that not only you can have more money freedom, but also more time freedom for your loved ones and your family, right? Okay. So tonight is all about goal setting. So much so that about I think about 5 6 years ago, I have this calling that I want to maybe leave behind a book for my daughter. Okay, leave behind a book for my daughter. So it's a God sent message, and I listen to that message. I pray about it, and that's when I took a couple of months. I managed to come up with the book. Okay, this is the book, the best-selling book upon launch. It's called Of Goals, Goals, and French Fries. So when it's launched, okay, it went on the top seller list on the Amazon. You can still search for it on Amazon. You can get it, you can read it. And inside the book, right, I detail nine detailed steps to achieving each and every one of your goal, including, reaching financial freedom, traveling the world, and also very blessed to be invited to speak to large groups of people around the world. My largest audience was in front of 14,000 people in Hong Kong. And I believe for those of you who wanted to share your story, be it about your health, be it about your relationship, be it about your abundance through the help of Healy World technology, I believe one day you shall be standing on big stages around the world to be sharing your story to large groups of people, right? So, talking about goals, right? I want to just ask all of you this question. How many of you have already set goals for 2026? Can you type 888 in the chat box, okay? If you have already set your goals for 2026, basically for my wife and I, just near last year end, we attended the high level course called Date with Destiny from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is the #1 motivational speaker in the world, and his clients include like top tennis champion, basketball champion teams, ex-presidents of United States, etc. And basically during the seminar, he was also talking about energy. He was also talking about energy. And he said this: if you want to achieve your goals, yes, you must work very hard. Yes, you must work very hard. But he also said that you need to have the right energy. You need to have the right energy. Can someone type in the chat box for me? Energy, right? Energy. So maybe you have your Korean word for energy. You can type in the chat box as well. Japanese word, okay, for energy. You can type in the chat box as well. And I learned from him a lot of things, right? Okay, the seminar is not cheap, thousands and thousands of dollars. So he asked us, what are your goals, okay, in life? And of course, right now it's 2026. I'd like to ask all of you this question. What are some of your goals? You can also type in the chat box. And if you have not written your goals for 2026 yet, right, okay, I would like you to just spend some time, maybe the next 30 seconds, you get a piece of paper with you right in front of your screen. You just write down what is your goal for 2026. Let me give you about 30 seconds to 1 minute to just write down your goals for 2026, okay? Some of you can write down in the chat box your goal for 2026, and I see what I can do through the next 1 hour plus or so to share with you how do you achieve your goals, all right? So I'm just going to play some music. Okay, I'm going to play some music. You write down your goals. If you have already written down your goals, you can write down in the chat box. I see, wow, many people writing Vice President, Vice President, Vice President. Korean, okay. Chile, Vice President. Very good, right? Very good. Okay, what are your goals? What are your goals in Healy World? Okay, maybe it's for you to reach your Vice President, your Executive President, your Senior Vice President, right? Your president level. Write down your goal. I see Krishna writing VP, right? I see Jen writing VP. I see Vikas writing President. Yes, right? So what are your goals, right? You can also write down your health and fitness goal. Maybe you want to slim down by 5 kilogram. Maybe you want to slim down by 10 kilogram. Maybe you want to wear back that beautiful dress. Woo! That beautiful black dress that you wore maybe 5, 10 years ago. For us guys, maybe you want to get fitted into that nice tuxedo so that you can go on stage and celebrate your success as president, as executive president. So write down your goal, right? Okay, I see Achiever VP in Healy consistently for more than 3 months and enjoying life with family and friends. Very good. Continue to write down your goals. Okay, continue to write down your goals. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to go and climb Mount Everest. Okay, right? Maybe you want to go for some pilgrimage trip, right? Okay, for your faith and your religion, right? You can write down your goals. Good health, good relationship, peaceful life. Very good. Yes, I want to slim down by 3 kilograms and practice full wellness regimen in 2026. Very good. Okay, right. Very good. Complete GoPro certification. Very good, right? Write down your goals. Maybe you want to give your best education to your children. Maybe you want to be financially free, right? Like Mr. Sharma, like some of our leaders here, right? Maybe you want to attract that beloved spouse, that husband. Of course, if you're married, you can't, right? Okay. But that beloved boyfriend, that beloved girlfriend, write down your goals. Okay, I see Fumi writing down going to Dubai with my soul partner, complete financial freedom, good package job. Write down your goal as much as possible. Yes, another 20 more seconds, right? Right. Okay. Build a team in foreign country, travel 2 countries in 2026. Very good. Donate in millions without thinking. Well done, right? Give yourself a big hand. So happy for all of you for writing down your goals, right? Okay, your vice president goals, your president goals, your executive president goals. I see Dash writing down the vice president goals. Very good. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Really give yourself a big hand, all right? And tonight, right, I will share with you something different that probably you have heard about from other speakers, especially outside Healy world, talking about goal setting, talking about your goal must have a good timeline, you must do the right action, you must have the right habit, right? You must make sure your goals are measurable. You must make sure you're disciplined. You must wake up at 5 a.m. Okay. All these are good. All these are good. But you see, you and I, we are not in an ordinary company, am I right? You and I, we are not in ABC company. You and I, we are not in N company. You and I, we are not in H company. Okay, H, we are in Healy, right? Okay, but I'm talking about other companies starting with H. And that's when I just want to share with you, there are many leaders over here, all right? I believe Mr. Shin, Mr. Sharma, all the top leaders here, you know, that are already very successful in life and in this career in network marketing industry. They have seen all kinds of products. They have seen all kinds of technology. And Healy, they know once they see it, it's totally different. And tonight, based on goal setting, right, I want to share with you this theory called the iceberg theory. Can someone help me type iceberg in the chat box, right? Iceberg. I mean, some of you may have seen the iceberg, right, when you travel to Alaska, Antarctica during your travel trip on a cruise trip. So this is the picture of an iceberg. Imagine an iceberg, right? So on top, above the sea level, the place that you can see over this part, this small part, above the sea level that you can see, right? There's this part here, right? And then there's this bigger part below the sea level. Yes, okay. Below the sea level that you cannot see. And most of us, we know that this part that we cannot see is much bigger than the smaller part above the sea level. And I'm not too sure whether how many of you have heard, right? Some people, in fact, more and more teachers around the world, they are starting to address this part of the iceberg above the sea level. They call it the outer world. Outer world, meaning you can see it, it is visible, right? For example, your house, for example, your car, for example, your bank account, your finances, your career, your business, your health, your body, your family, your relationship, even your hard work. You know what you need to do every day, your actions, your daily to-do list, your routine. It is all part of this world called the outer world. Some people call the outer world material world. Some people call the outer world physical world. Clear so far? And then there's this part below the sea level, which is the bigger part, right? It is the inner world. The inner world, according to Tony Robbins, you cannot see. You cannot touch. It is invisible. It's like gravity, you know. You cannot see gravity. You cannot touch gravity, right? But today, if you lift up a pen, you drop it, right? The law of gravity works. The pen will just fall down on your table or your floor, right? Whether you believe it or not, the law of gravity works. Whether you believe it or not, right? There is this inner world that exists in you and I, in your family, in your business, in your workplace. And some people call this inner world. They call it the energy world. Clear so far? And the energy world could also include your thoughts, the thing you think of every day, your feelings, your emotions, whether you're happy or sad, right? That's why I know of some partners, they love the Healy because when they use Healy, it just makes them happy, right? It just makes them happy. So your emotions, your belief, what you believe in, your state of mind, S-T-A-T-E, your state of mind, all these are part of the inner world. Clear so far? Okay, this is very, very important. And after today's sharing, right, you will feel so happy that you are part of Healy World. Okay, you will feel so happy. So for those of you whereby your friends, your partners, your customers, your team partners are not dialing in yet, you better remind them to dial in now, right? Now, right? Okay? Because I think we're going to just hear this for one time only. One time only. So just now I mentioned about the outer world, the physical world, the inner world, the energy world, right? I don't know whether how many of you have heard this saying before, okay? How many of you have heard this saying before? The outer world is a reflection of your inner world, okay? How many of you have heard the outer world is a reflection of your inner world? Can you type 888 in the chat box, okay? You can type 888 in the chat box if you heard about, oh, the outer world is a reflection of the inner world. For those of you whereby you never heard about it, it's okay. Right? Because I'm going to explain to you very, very, very easily, right? That you know, oh, now I understand already. Meaning, right? Your inner world is the cause, and your outer world is the effect. Okay? Which means to change your effect, which is the external reality, you must address where? You must address your cause, your inner world, your energy world, your internal state. Clear so far? Let me give you an example. Then you will see it very clearly. You will say, oh, now I know already. The example is this. Let's say, okay, let's say you are in your job. I know some of you here no job, but you're happily retired already. But just imagine you are in a job. You are in a company. You know, you are in a job. You love your job. You feel your work is enjoyment, you know, you're very happy, you're passionate, every day you wake up on time, you go to work. Then one day, suddenly, your boss, right, your superior, unintentionally said something that made you unhappy, triggered you, you become angry. Okay, the boss scolded you, you know, unintentionally, you become angry. You strongly feel the resentment. You're angry. You start to contribute less at your work. And then soon, at work, right? Last time you arrive early, now you arrive late. Okay? And you arrive late, you come to work late, and then you leave early. And before you know it, soon your performance get affected. okay, your performance go downhill, right? And then one day the boss call you into the office and say, you are okay, you are laid off, you are fired. You see, right? At first, everything is good. But what happens is that because the boss unintentionally said something trigger you, you become unhappy, your inner world becomes not so happy anymore, your energy not so high anymore, you become angry and then affected your outer world. You start to arrive late at the office and soon your performance got affected and whatever you do in your energy world affects your physical world. Clear so far? Next example. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever come across a friend, right? A friend, a colleague, right? Or even your partner in Healy world, right? Or even a relative, etc. in your family whereby he or she works very hard every day. Work hard every day. Every day, 9 to 5 p.m. Work a lot of overtime. Work very hard every day. Always take lots of action, but just cannot seem to get promoted, just cannot seem to grow their business, just cannot attract the right partner, can't even find the right mentors, okay, the right mentor to want to help them, right? Why? Because they are just working on the outer world, their actions. I'm not saying that you don't work hard. Please, all of us, we need to work hard, right? We need to work hard, okay? I know some of us, even though we're financially free, but we spend hours, right, okay, sharing about the business. So I'm not saying don't work hard. I say, yes, we have to work hard. But there are so many people in this world. How many of you know them? If you know them, can you type 111 in the chat box? They work very hard, but they are just working on the outer world. Their health is not very good. Their business is not very good. Their relationship with their children is not very good. Why? Because they are just working only on the outer world, which is the physical world. Clear so far? Which means to say, right? If people just set goals, yeah, thank you all for tapping. Oh, many of you, okay, 111, okay. If we just set goals and are only working on the outer world, let me share with you. You can work hard, but if you interview all the top leaders, okay, Mr. Shin, Mr. Sharma, and some of the top leaders over here, right? They put in effort, but they will share with you 1 to 30% of their success is because of what they do in the outer world. Whereas 70 to 99% of their success is related to what they do in their thoughts, in their mind, in their emotions, in their energy, in their inner world. Okay? And because they take care of the part below the sea level, which is this part, right, the inner world, they are able to achieve their success much better. Clear so far? Because if you just take action, but you don't have the right alignment, you put in a lot of effort, but you don't have the right energy, the right frequency, you work very hard, right? You take a lot of health supplements, etc., right? You force routine on yourself. But if your inner world does not shift, results will not be able to last long. Clear so far? All right? And I want to ask you this question. Now, now that you know this in 2026, right? Which one should you work on more, right? Should you work on more on the outer world or the inner world? Can you type in the chat box, right? Which one should you work on more in this year and beyond? Outer world or inner world? Can you type in the chat box? Very good. I see inner world, inner world. Very good. Inner world. Yes, inner world is very, very important. Of course, the perfect answer will be both. Okay, both. We need to take massive action in the outer world for you to achieve your goals. I mean, if you want to slim down 3 kilogram and you keep on just eating junk food and donuts, I don't think we will be able to slim down 3 kilogram, even how powerful Healy and McHealy technology is, right? Okay. So yes, we need to work on the outer world. But even more importantly, we need to couple that with working on our inner world as well. That is why, let me share with you one one very blessed thing that only Healy World has. Only Healy World can talk about this sentence. Yeah, only Healy World. This organization can talk about this sentence by Nikola Tesla. I mean, you all know he's a very famous inventor, right? And he said this, if you want to discover the secrets of the universe, you got to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And energy, frequency, and vibration all belong to the outer world or inner world. Inner world, right? And we are the only company around the world whereby we can quote Nikola Tesla and say that we are doing that. And I'm going to share with you, which is why many modern leaders are talking about energy. Because we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience on planet Earth. You see, top athletes around the world, elite athletes, those who are champions, are talking about their state of mind. Peak performance are talking about energy. Tony Robbins, right? Okay. Great leaders are talking about presence. And even my favorite book in the book of Proverbs, it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he, right? So this lady, I believe most of you have seen her on TV, right? The Oprah Winfrey show. And Oprah Winfrey is the first African American billionaire. I'm a millionaire. Okay, some people say Jet is a multi-millionaire. Okay, this lady is a billionaire. Okay, billionaire in US dollars, and she was featured on Forbes magazine together with Warren Buffett and also Bill Gates. And someone interviewed her in one of the talk show, and she has this to say about what's important in life.
The only real, quest that we have in life is to keep your vibration high. Because I think all of us are like, we're all energy fields.
Yes.
Your energy, I'm fine. That's all we all are. So your number one goal in life is to keep your energy level high. So you have to do things that keep you on a high vibration, like a good vibe.
You see, she's a billionaire. She said the only real quest that we have in life, you and I, is to keep our vibration high. We are all energy fields. You are energy. I am energy. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, you are energy. Ashwarya, you are energy, right? Ellen, you are energy. Angeline, you are energy, right? Okay. Mr. Vikas, your energy. All of us are energy fields. And you see, all these very successful people are asking us to focus on where? The inner world. The inner world. Which is why we got to understand. You know, today, I see some of our partners going out to talk about Healy, promoting Healy, Healy to their friends and customers. And when some of their friends said no for the time being, they feel very sad. They feel like, my friend rejected me, wow, they said no, they start to cry, they start to feel very sad for days, for weeks, for months. And then after that, they stop sharing with other people about Healy World, right? Very sad, right? Why? Because they do not know what they have in their hands. That is why I'm so grateful to Mr. Marcus Schumacher. Because back about 20 years ago, he already created Time Waver. I mean, you saw Time Waver over here. And Time Waver, this powerful energy machine. And then together with his beloved partner, Mr. Christian Harper, who's a billionaire, right? Okay. Created Healy out of Time Waver after investing tens of millions of dollars. And that's when we are the only organization in the world, Healy World, whereby this device that you and I have in our pocket, that I am wearing right now, okay, the Healy Obsidian, is tackling issues in your inner world. Clear so far? Your inner world. Mac Healy is helping you with your inner world. But it's so sad. I mean, it's so sad that some partners, after they use Healy for 1 week, after they use Healy for 2 days, after 2 days, okay, not so little, okay, after they use Healy for 2 months, then they forget about it, they put it in the drawer and they forget totally about it because it is small and they think it's just a toy. For me, I always tell my partners that Healy is not a toy. Healy is the baby of Time Waver. Time Waver is the mother of Healy. Time Waver costs 80,000 Sing dollars. Time Waver, can someone help me write down how much 80 Sing dollars converted to Korean won? Right? How much is Korean won in for Time Waver? 80,000 Sing dollars or 50,000 euro. That's a lot of money, right? Okay, in Korean won. And right now we can benefit from Time Waver at a fraction of the cost in Healy and McHealy, right? Can all of us just type 888 in the chat box to pat yourself on the chest and say how blessed we are? How blessed we are. All right. Yes, how blessed we are. Inner world 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hey. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sharma. Wow. I learned so much from Mr. Sharma. Whenever I speak with him, I learn so much. Man, in his previous organization, he's got more than 500,000 customers and distributors around the world, right? So let me share with you this. I mean, you can take a screenshot of this, right? I took a lot of time to prepare for this, but I'm giving it to you complimentary, free of charge, okay? Ken? Good, huh? If Ken, then give me some love, okay? Give me some love in the chat box, okay? Right? Okay. Let me share with you. You see, just now I mentioned a lot of people set their goals but cannot achieve. Why? Why? Because, like I mentioned before, the outer world is the reflection of their inner world. And if their inner world, their energy is not settled properly, they cannot achieve their goals outside, no matter how hard they work. Clear so far? And because in their inner world, because of unconscious patterns, trauma, hidden emotional obstacles in their inner world, which is in the energy world, because of this, they cannot achieve their outer world goals. Cannot. No matter how much you help them, cannot, right? Okay. So that is when we gotta let them know that 70 to 99% of their success depends on their inner world, be it their health, be it their relationship, or their health, wealth and abundance. You see, for example, just now I see many of you typing vice president, okay, president, senior vice president, etc. Okay, some type other rank, someone to be financially free through Healy World. And they work hard. They took massive action. But they may have unconscious patterns in their inner world, or some people call it the energy world, whereby they don't believe that they will be good leaders. And some people, they lack the confidence. And some people out there, they lack the motivation. They work hard for 5 days, after that rest for 15 days. Okay, right? They lack the motivation. And some people, because they always work a job in their life, they always work a job in their life. So they need some people to always nag at them. Hey, have you referred, and your Healy World to people around you? And then they need some people to nag at them. If nobody nags at them, they stop. They stop. They always work a job, and many out there, I've seen so many of them, okay? Not you, outside, okay, right? Many of them, they are scared of failure. Many of them, even managers, even top executive of multinational company, right? Wow, they take care of 100 staff, 1,000 staff, but you ask them to share Healy, sometimes they scared of rejection, right? Okay. And many give up easily. You see, if all these disharmonic frequencies inside their inner world is not resolved, they will not achieve their goals. That's why have you come across people whereby they try all kinds of products, all kinds of supplements, but still their health not perfect. But I mean, I've seen hundreds and hundreds, okay, like our India group in India, they already held I think 34 testimonial nights. They have been holding testimonial nights for 34 months already, whereby each testimonial night, hundreds of people want to fight to share their testimonial through using Healy and McHealy. Many of them. In fact, today I was just sharing with another friend of mine how someone used Healy and McHealy together with a special protocol, and they have this very severe health issue. And after about 2 to 3 months, okay, this gentleman managed to recover at least 70%. Okay, can all of us give a big hand to Healy? Okay, right? Okay, can all of us type A in the chat box? All right. So later on, I'll share with you what can we do to settle all this inner world energy, the unconscious pattern, trauma, hidden emotional obstacle, etc. Right? Okay. And if your partners never dial in yet, you better ask them to dial in right now. Okay. So I'm going to share with you before I go into that, right? I'm very grateful to one of my partners. Okay, her name is Lun Lun, and she's an amazing lady. Wow, I got a chance to meet her when she's in Singapore. She's now executive vice president. She's so excited about Healy business, and she already built a very large group in short period of time. We are all so grateful to her. You know, we are learning so much from her. And she said this during one of the very important event called Healy World Meets the World just sometime this month. And for those of you who never dial in, I'm just going to share with you the most important secret that she shared. And she said, the key to Healy success, right? Especially when you first started, or even when you started for a while, then after that you go for holidays, after that you get busy with other things, your cat give birth, right? Your dog give birth, etc., right? You're busy. No worries. Come back, right? Come back, approach your leader, work with your leader. And she said this, the key to Healy success is to find your three power partners. How many? Can someone help me type in the chat box? How many? Three. No need 300. Three. Three. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, Nita. Thank you very much, Mr. Vikash. Right, I learned so much from Mr. Vikash. I'm so proud of him. And this lady, she said three power partners. Three power partners. And she said this, find three power partners who is in love with Healy. You know, they basically just sleep at night and they take Healy to kiss. Be in love with Healy day and night, and just three power partners. And she also moved on to share these three power partner, what is the criteria? And she said, number one, the person, I mean, they can find a lot of customers in for Healy World, but she said the power partners must fulfill these criteria. Number one, high vibe, high energy, and spiritual. You see, she's very smart. She knows that, you know, the inner world takes up 70 to 99% of a person's success. So when she look for power partners, she's looking for those who's high energy and spiritual. Power partner. Number two, okay, she say the eyes must be sparkling. Okay, right? So maybe you go and meet your leader tomorrow. You ask them, hey, can you help me see my eye? Whether my eye is sparkling or not? Because I have met people around the world, top leaders especially, their eyes sparkle because they can see their vision and their mission very, very clearly. Just like when you see this handsome man, can you see my eyes? Right? My eyes sparkling. Right? Okay. So sparkling and pure heart. And she said one of the criteria she looked for in a partner is to quick to say yes energy. Quick to say yes to energy. Quick to say yes to the inner world. Quick to say yes to the energy world. So that's the third criteria. Fourth criteria, which, you know, I learned from a lot of top leaders around the world. The person need to have a heart of gratitude. A heart of gratitude. Hey, wow, got love. Okay. You know, when you put a heart in front of the Zoom video, right? You can see the love sign, right? So full of gratitude and inspiration. And I'm very glad that this is a practice I do, which you can do it as well, right? Can someone help me type 5G in the chat box? 5G in the chat box. 5G. This is a practice I've been practicing for the past 1,150 days. Can someone help me type 1150? I've been practicing this habit for the past 1,150 days, which is every morning when I wake up, I will write down 5 things I am grateful for today, right? 5 things I am grateful for today. Yes, 1150 days. I've done that continuously for 1,150 days. This is called a 5G journal practice that you can do. And when you do that, right? And when you write this 5G, which is using your hand to write, which is the outer world, it will start to affect your inner world and your energy will start to rise. Because you see, some I see some partners, right? Okay, when they have partners joining their group, and some of them they see their partners doing better than them, right? Okay, they become angry. I mean, why should you be angry, right? Okay, you should be grateful, right? You should be full of gratitude. You should be full of gratitude and inspiration. And that is when you every day write down things that you're grateful for, you start to grow. Not just in the outer world, but you start to grow in your inner world. And I want all of us to just pay attention. From today onwards, whatever you do, you must ask yourself this question. Whatever you do, be it when you are talking to people, be it when you're writing your gratitude journal, are you improving on your inner world? Clear so far? Because when your inner world is settled, is done, is aligned, your outer world, be it whatever house you want, your car, your bank account, whatever, it will come here, right? You may want to donate millions, right? Okay, to build hospitals, etc. It will come here. Clear so far? So the fourth criteria is full of gratitude. The fifth criteria is ready to grow Healy together. Ready to grow Healy together. And number six, enjoying life on earth together. I mean, that's why she's so happy every single day, right? Okay, you see her, she's always smiling, and recently she's got a beautiful baby. And that's when she said, you gotta start to visualize your power partners. Maybe now you're building in a particular location in your country. Have you started to visualize that you're attracting the right power partners in other different states in your country, in other different cities in your country? Maybe you need to start to visualize your power partners coming from different parts of the world, not just in Asia, right? But also in Middle East, okay, in Europe, in America, in other parts of the world, right? Some people say, hey, Jet, can I write down Mars? I don't know. I don't know whether there are any human beings on planet Mars. I don't know yet, right? Okay. One day maybe Elon Musk can tell us. Okay. So what kind of world do you want to create with your power partners? You see, she put down all kinds of people from all across the world. I think some of them are from Africa. Some of them are from like South America. Some of them seems to be like from US. Some of them like from Middle East, etc. Okay, some of them okay from other parts of the world. So let's visualize our power partners together. Clear? How many of you are clear about it and you want to grow Healy business together, right? Can you type 888 in the chat box, all right? Very good. And she summarized, okay, onto one slide is that be clear about your intention and purpose. And she said this very important. Have a meeting with your leader. Have a meeting with your leader because I'm not talking about leader who are no longer part of Healy world. Then you better don't call them, okay, right? Because they may affect you negatively, right? I'm talking about meeting with your leader who is still building Healy World business very excitedly, very enthusiastically. You need to meet them regularly. I mean, you want to go vice president, your director, your president, or whatever, go, right? You need to meet your leader regularly because you need to absorb not just strategy, not just tactics, not just to do, but you need to intertwine your energy with your leaders. Clear so far? No man is an island. No man is an island. You need to get intertwined with your leaders, your upline, right? For the energy passing down to your partners. Clear so far? And with regards to this, I want to share with all of us, really, including myself, if you're always complaining about your leader, you're always saying your leader's no good, you saying your leader lousy, you saying your leader doesn't speak well, you say your leader, okay, doesn't look handsome enough, okay, right? Then you know what's going to happen next? What goes around comes around. We are in an energy world, right? So next time you will attract many partners who complain about you. Right? Because you complain about your leader. Clear so far? Clear? And that is when, all my leaders, all my uplines in my career in this industry, they all love me as their partner because I respect them, I complement their strength, and I work closely with them, and I never, never, especially in front of other people, right? Okay, say your leader, what you call that, lousy, no good, don't know how to speak well, etc. So that is when there are a lot of things in Healy, especially when you run the coaching program, which I'm going to share with you next. And that's why she said, Lun Lun says, put Healy coaching program into practice and take action. You must take action, right? Outer world also need to do action. And she said, increase the number of seminars and sessions to meet more people, right? And share your progress with your upline and receive advice. So Healy coaching program, it is very, very important. If your friends are not in yet, right? Well, now we got more and more partners dialing in, right? You better ask them to dial in now, okay? Because I'm going to share with you and your partners how do you use the coaching program? Very simple, very easy. You take out your Healy, you open up your Blue Dot app, the Healy Analyze program, and then you see this here, right? Coach, coach here, coach here, right? You see here, right? You press, you straight away can go into the coaching program. Clear so far? And let me share with you. We are also blessed. Do you know that the coaching module, which was founded in Time Waver, one coaching module itself, right, costs you 5,000 euro. Can someone help me type 5,000 euro in the chat box? 5,000 euro.
The
One
audio.
coaching module alone, right? Okay. One coaching module alone, okay, will cost you 5,000 euros in the Time Waver module. Yes, 5,000 more euros. Yep. And for us, it comes complementary in our, I think, R plus and above module, right? Resonant plus and above. And all these are my Heelys. And this is a picture taken when I first came on board Healy World. Straight away, my wife and I, we invested in 7 Heelys professionals. Back then, they don't have Healy Obsidian. Right now, I think we got close to 10 Heelys in our home, okay? Some are to be used with bracelet. Some are to be used with the Blue Dot Bug Flowers program. Some are to be used with the coaching program, right? And so, make sure you got enough phones. Okay, make sure you got enough phones. All right. So the coaching program, when you click on the coaching program, you will see this: select, focus, or enter manually. Okay. And when you key in your intention, right? Number one, 3 criteria. Number one, you need to be positive. Okay, I share with you the criteria first. Later, I give you an example. Positive. Number 2, describe desired target state. Number 3, in the present. Okay, in the present. Of course, there are also these already set intentions inside our Healy coaching, whereby there are some like I'm lovable, I love, and I'm loved, I'm at peace with myself, I use my strength and abilities in my work, I'm living my true calling. All these are good as well. Okay? But usually I tell my partners, share my partners, key in the right intention. Okay? So what is the intention? This one. Some people, they key in, they ask me, Jet, hey, my intention I write in the coaching, I don't want to be fat. Is this correct? Is this correct? Yes or no? Can someone type in the chat box? This is good or no good? This is good or no good? Right? No, yes, Mona Lisa. Well, I like your name, Mona Lisa. Okay, right? No good. Because whatever you focus on expands, right? The person say, I don't want to be fat. And then the mind will keep on hearing the word fat, 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 fat. And before you know it, the person becomes fatter and fatter, right? So don't write in the negative one. I don't want to be fat. Okay. I don't want to be poor. All these are no good. Okay. The next criteria is that, some people say, I want to slim down. Is this good or no good? Can someone type in the chat box? I want to slim down! Exclamation mark. Is this good or no good? Mona Lisa, very good. Okay. Well, you must be expert in using the coaching program. No, right? And a better one will be, of course, I know some of my partners and leaders, they're even better at writing the coaching intention, like Miss Lena Joy, she's like the queen of manifestation, right? Mr. Vikash, Mr. Sharma, they're very good in writing manifestation, and Miss Christie as well. So, okay, and yeah, I saw Winnie Lao Shi. So you can write something like this: by 31st of March 2026. I achieved my ideal body weight by slimming 3 kilogram, feeling energetic and marvelous. Right? Feeling energetic and marvelous. So you gotta write something that makes you feel happy. Right? Makes you feel happy. So that is an example of a good intention that is positive, desired, target state, and in the present. Because the person never say I will achieve. I will achieve is in the future. I achieve is right now. Right now. Why? Because the subconscious cannot differentiate between what is real and what is not. The inner world does not know what is real and what is not. But if you keep on focusing on it, you keep on repeating it with the right energy, with the right emotions and thoughts and belief patterns, right? It shall come true. Clear so far? So it need to be in the present. So let's say, I see a lot of people. They say, hey, Jet, yeah, Healy very good. I want to succeed in Healy world. Is this a good intention? I don't think so. Some people say, wow, Jet, I write down, I will have many customers and partners in Healy world. Is this a good intention? Not perfect yet, right? Instead, this I feel is better. You can write down. And if you don't know how to write, you better go and call your leader immediately after this call. Because tomorrow you might forget, okay, right? And you might forget. And when you forget, then you go to your workplace, you got busy, then you get busy in the outer world again. Then you work very hard in your job, but you still feel that you cannot achieve your financial freedom because whatever you're doing is just impacting 1 to 30% of your life. Clear so far? So immediately after this call, please get in touch with your leader, right? And ask him or her, hey, Mr. So and so, hey, right, okay. I see DIR, right, okay. All right, okay, hey, so and so. If I write this, is it okay? Say, for example, this person write down, by 31st of January 2026, right, by end of this month, I achieved director rank in Healy World, helping more people increase in energy and vibration, right? So say for example, you are achieving your vice president, you are achieving your senior vice president, you want to set your president level, you change accordingly, and then when you press start analysis, right, you sit down with your spine straight. You can close your eyes, or you can look at your Healy iPhone screen as well. You press, right, okay, and you focus on the state of mind that you already achieved your goal. You already achieved your president. You already achieved your executive president. You have more than 500,000 customers around the world. And you're standing on the stages impacting more people's lives. And you think of that in your mind, clearly, visualizing, send out the intention, and you press the start analysis, right? And when you press start analysis on the coaching module, right, you will come out with this screen. The Healy is very powerful because the Healy knows when you set a goal, right, which part of the areas of your life you need to pay attention. Is it potential? Is it spirituality? Is it your finances? Is it your personal relationship? Or is it your emotional balance, social relationship, career goals, family relationship, or your self-worth? And then the part whereby it's green color, that means it's quite good. The part whereby it's orange color, oh, the Healy knows there may be some hidden unconscious issue that could be hindering you from achieving your goal. Be it whether is it weight loss, business, relationship, your rank goal. Maybe is you want to achieve the Dubai incentive trip, right? Okay. And the Healy will tell you which are the issues that is still bothering you. And if I were you, show the reading to your leader so that the leader can give you okay step by step action plan how to resolve together by vibrating on the coaching analysis module. Clear so far? Clear? Understand, right? Because if the person never clear the what? Never clear these inner world energy issues, they can work hard all they want, but they may just achieve success one time. Their success is not ever lasting. Clear so far? I mean, all of us, we want everlasting success, right? So remember your inner world, your energy world. And when you press analysis, okay, my suggestion, this is what I share with some of our partners in Singapore and Malaysia and some parts of the world, is that they will show you which area of your life is the least uh, good. Okay, right? That means you need to pay more attention on, right? And then if I were you, right, because the system will automatically select one area. I always like to share with my partners to choose another area called goals, GOALS, because you're setting a goal, right? Especially your business goal, your financial goal, your Healy World goal. Because when you click on this as well, it will help you find your stress factor that is affecting your motivation, your motivational disorder. Maybe deep inside you don't feel that you're worthwhile to succeed. It will come out. The reading will come out, and it's very, very accurate, right? And I remember one of my partners, she was trying very hard to share successfully to some of her clients. She couldn't even close one case. Couldn't even close one case. But after setting her intention, she ran the coaching program within short period of time. I think it's within 1 week. She closed her first case. She closed her first client. That means, the client bought from her. And she's so happy. She's so happy. And when she ran the analysis, ready for this, the top of the analysis based on what Healy analyzed for her, right, is that she's afraid to talk to people. And she said, it's very accurate. How come the Healy know that she's afraid to approach people? Healy knows. Why? Because how much is Healy? How much? How much is Healy? Can someone help me type in the chat box? How much is Healy? How much? Healy is not $5,000. Healy is 50,000 euro. Because Healy's mother is time waver. Clear so far? When I see Healy, I see the mother. And that's why no amount of rejection can make me sad one. Right? No. I mean, you can ask all the top leaders here. No amount of rejection can make us sad one, because when we see Healy, we see the mother. When we see Healy, we see time waver. And that's why when people say, wow, Healy, few $1,000, in my mind, I'm thinking, if you don't resolve your inner world energy issues, it's not going to just cost you thousands of dollars. It's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. It could cost you your marriage. It could cost you your relationship with your children. It could cost you your relationship with your parents. It could cost you everything, because energy is everything. It's not just about your health. Clear so far? Understand. And when you understand this, some people may want to ask you to go and join another company. You will feel blessed that, wow, luckily I'm not from that other company. Clear so far? You got it? You got it? Okay. when you truly get it, right? I think one day you will go to your leader and say, "Hey, leader, I finally got it already. Wow, Healy is time waiver is Healy mother is time waiver." Okay, right? Yeah. I better try to go. I better go and attract my three power partner. Wow, people who reject me, I'm gonna talk to them again. Leader, can you help me present or not? Right. Okay. I've one Healy, not enough. I need another two, another three, another four, another five. Right. Why? Because because one of my partners shared with me this, which before I forget, just to share with all of you, a lot of us we just set goals. We set coaching. Oh, it's usually just for ourselves and our family, right? But this Taiwanese partner of mine, he said, Jet, can you assist in sharing that Marcus Schimicker created this cosmic growth? Can someone help me type cosmic growth in the chat box? Cosmic growth is under bioenergetic support programs, which is only about 20 over minutes. And he said Marcus Schimicker created this cosmic growth program because the world is getting more and more messy. There's a lot of fighting. There's wars. Okay, there's Donald Trump, right? Okay, creating chaos. So the world is not as peaceful as 5 years before. You realize that there's pandemic, there's COVID, there's whatsoever, and this gentleman by the name of Mr. Fenton, he said his life mission. Besides sharing with his friends and community about Healy, he said he ensured that each and everyone in his community who are using Healy, right, to at least dedicate 20 over minutes of their life a day to run cosmic growth, not for themselves, but for planet Earth. For planet Earth. For other human beings that are also your brother and sisters. And while many of us, we got water, we got food, we got shelter to live under, right? Many of them may not have food to eat today. Many of them can't even find their father, mother today because of war. And he said, Jet, can you help me run cosmic growth and share with your partners around the world? Can they also help run cosmic growth just 20 over minutes a day? Can you do it as well? How many of you can do it? Can you type 888 in the chat box? If you can add in one more program that you can run cosmic growth every day, can you type 88 as well? Thank you very much, Pretty. Okay, Ken, more. I want to see more of us. Yes, Mavis, thank you very much. Cosmic growth. Thank you, Mr. Sharma. Yes, cosmic growth. Right. Okay, Sukin. Yes. Okay. Right. And to all our partners around Asia and the world. And I was talking to Mr. Sharma. And he gave an excellent sharing last week on Wednesday. If you manage to dial in, you'll be so happy to learn from him. And he said, you and I, we are all brothers and sisters around the world. Yes, Cindy, right? Okay, Pramod, we are all brothers and sisters around the world. We are together. You might be in India, you might be in Korea, I may be here in Singapore. If planet Earth is no longer around, then where are we going to go, right? Yeah. And that's when you see, all other companies are good. I think all companies in the network marketing industry, they all have good products. But I don't know whether you have ever come across one company whereby the founder created program not to help the members only, but to help planet Earth. Okay, right? To help planet Earth. Right. And no matter where you're from, I know some of us we can have this feeling, right? Hey, Jet, I don't speak as well as some of the leaders. I don't have many friends. I I don't know who to talk to. I share with my two friends. My friends rejected me, don't want to talk about Healy anymore. And I just want to share with each and every one of you, your leader that's going full in the business, they'll always be there for you, right? They'll always be there for you. And And even if you don't know how to use Healy properly, they'll be there for you. Even though you ask, 20 times how to turn on and link to the blue dot, yeah, they'll be there for you, right? As long as you persevere, as long as you never give up and you pay attention to your leaders, what they're trying to guide you on, what they're trying to help you on, and you can definitely not just impact your family, you can definitely impact planet Earth together. Right? Shall we do it together? How many of you are okay to do it together? Can you give the heart shape? Okay, right? Thank you very much. Okay. And back to this, right? So when you run the coaching program, so what I learned from the organization, and I know many teams are doing it together as well, is to run the coaching vibration 38 seconds. Thank you for your heart. How to say 감사합니다. Okay, 감사합니다. Okay, right, 38 seconds, and you can run it for 38 seconds 7 times, and then 27 minutes or more, right? And I know some of my partners, they just leave their Healy and their phone at home. And when I go out, I always have at least two phones running some Healy Blue Dot program for 9 to 12 hours a day. 9 to 12 hours a day. Yeah. All right. Okay. And I know Miss Christie, wow, she got many phones and many Healy running not only for herself but for her, family members in Penang, in other countries, and that's what's so amazing about Healy. I mean, your friend need not be physically be with you, but through the power of quantum entanglement, right? Okay, you can send out the vibration to your friend all across the world, right? So, and I want to share with you one more very important thing, which is shared to me, I believe, by Mr. Vikash and Miss Lina Joy, because they got tremendous benefits from using the Healy Business Suite. Okay, the Healy Business Suite. Like Miss Lina Joy, right? I respect her a lot. She mentioned that the Healy Business Suite has guided me to set ambitious targets and improve sales techniques. It provides direction to achieve personal goals, improve communication within the team, and overcome obstacles. Thank you, Healy. And Mr. Vikash, okay, he's right here together with us today. You see, he's already very successful, but he's still dialing in, right? So I'm so proud of him. And he said the Healy Business Suite is a game changer. It aligns energy with universal forces. Wow. Unlocking true potential for both Healy and other businesses. With it, I can confidently achieve ambitious goals, right, Mr. Vikash? And Miss Cindy, a top leader from Mexico, saying that Business Suite's leader subscription has been amazing for me, helping me in various ways, including winning a Healy Obsidian Edition. The platform inspires teamwork, supports leader activation, and fosters strategy-driven growth. Because I know that sometimes some partners they say, "Oh, I want to do this blue dot." Wow, and they need to learn, right? Okay, the partners will be there to guide them. But what's so amazing about the business suite, especially this program, can someone help me type business program? Business program is for McHealy. It's called the McHealy Business Program. You can find it in the business suite subscription. And all you have to do, right? Remember just now we were talking about this, right? Okay. Remember just now we were talking about, the person may not believe that they will be good leaders. They may lack confidence. They have lack of motivation. They have fear of failure. They are scared of rejection. They give up easily, etc. Right? And the McHealy business program have all the relevant programs to help you in your business, and all you have to do is just choose the program, put the McHealy on the stomach, and just run. Put the McHealy on the stomach and just run the McHealy program. And that is when, right, really thanks to them, this McHealy business program for this McHealy, right? Under the business suite subscription, you can check out with your leaders on it. You can go to your Healy shop and check out on it, right? It is 12 programs that can lead you to infinite possibilities, including increasing your business acumen. Let's say, for example, you want to slim down, you put on your shoes, you drag yourself out of the out of the room, right? And then you go out, and then you go downstairs. Instead of going to walk, you walk to the cafe and order that super big sweet donut. That is a lack of determination, right? So under the McHealy business program, there is the determination because it's going to harmonize your bioenergetic field and support you in your determination to pursue your goals. GOALS, right? And there are some people whereby they don't believe they are good leaders. They think that they are just followers. Yes, okay, we all need to be follower. I'm a follower myself. But if you don't settle that trauma of not believing that, that you can be a good leader, then you can work very hard, but you realize that it's not easy for you to grow your organization. So under the McHealy business program, there's a leadership strength whereby once you run it, you just put it on your stomach, right? It ignite your visionary influence and help you empower you, right, to lead with influence and inspiration. Right. Can you imagine that? And some people say, wow, so powerful. Ah. Well, remember, since beginning until now, we have been saying you can work hard all you want. Of course, still put in your hard work. That is only the outer world. But if you know how to use the right program for your inner world, all these inner world issues and your unconscious patterns, trauma, hidden emotional obstacle is going to be resolved step by step. And that's when, at times you see your leader, right? How come my leader always smiling one? I mean, leaders as they go higher, they will meet up with challenges, right? They need to manage this, manage that. They need to lead this group in a particular location, another location. But how come they are always so motivated? Why? Because they have more of their unconscious trauma, hidden emotional obstacle in the inner world already resolved. That's why 70 to 99% of their success is there already. Clear so far? Understand? And not only the leadership strength, right? Okay. Some people may lack self-confidence. So this is also a very powerful program. And just now I mentioned a lot of people work 5 days, rest 1 month. Not good, okay? Because they lack the motivation. So I do hear of some partners whereby they put the McHealy on their stomach, they run the motivational boost. Suddenly they feel motivated to pick up the phone and make that particular call, right? So motivational boost is a very powerful program that activate your inner drive to empower you on taking on challenges with enthusiasm and determination, right? So can all of you help me give a big hand to all these amazing leaders over here, right? Yes, okay, Mr. Vikash, Miss Lina. And that's when, I'm very thankful to her, right? Miss Lun Lun for sharing the key to Healy success is to attract how many? How many? Attract 3 power partners. Some of you may say, hey, Jet, I've been in the business for 1 year. I've been in the business for 2 years. I've been in the business for these 4 years. But all I attract are all customer. Tonight, okay. Don't blame me. I'm just being direct here, right? Okay. Don't blame me. Okay. Go to your leader for sayang. Okay. Sayang meaning comfort. Okay. Go to the mirror tonight. Ask the person in the mirror whether you yourself are a power partner. Ask that person in the mirror whether that person in the mirror fulfill these 6 criteria, right? Ask that person in the mirror whether that person is willing to put in action daily, right? Running coaching program, meeting with their upline leader, and working on both their outer world and their inner world. And because When you yourself become the power partner, you will definitely attract three power partners, not just in your country, but around the world. And I'm so thankful to each and every one of you for dialing in tonight. I'm so grateful to really meet up with all of you today online. And together with Marcus Schumacher, together with Mr. Christian Harper, let us bring the joy of the energy world to more people around the world. And I will end off with this. I'll play this short video, okay? Produced by this amazing team in Japan, right? About Healy and about the mission of going executive president. And I see you at the top. And together, let's make this world be a better place of higher vibration, higher energy, and higher frequency. Thank you very much and have a blessed evening. God bless. Thank you.
宇宙が応援してるよ。ゴーゴーエグゼクティブゴーゴープレジデントゴーゴーエグゼクティブゴーゴープレ